There are two events in which I'm never going to forget. One would be, around the year 1989 when I graduated high school. Chad Rutledge and Tanya Finnerty, she was Tanya Duncan at the time, um, they were there in my presence, and Chad Rutledge had said something similar to, "I love playing with my new niece Cece," and then he said it again. I love playing, but he added an extra word. He said something like, "I love playing around with my new baby niece Cece," and I said something like, "That's strange," because I remember Jeanette Ramsey saying she was going to name her baby Cece. I wonder if he's talking about her. And I said something about that, and Tanya said I said something about Jeanette said she was going to name her baby Cece if she had one. And Tanya said, "Brett, Chad knows something. He knows there's a conspiracy against your life. Everybody knows. He knows something you don't know." She said something like that. Now that was around the year 1989. Um, in the year 2017, I went to a graduation event for Adira K. Finnerty. It's now Adira K. Harper. She's married to a relative of a police officer from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Um, she graduated in the year 2017. I went to this graduation. There were Adira K. graduated, which is my brother's daughter. Chad Rutledge's daughter graduated at the same time, and Jeff Hunt's daughter graduated at the same time, all in the year 2017. My brother walked me over to the other side of the auditorium, and I saw Chad Rutledge standing up. And Sean said something to him, and I looked up at Chad. Now I was already getting cases of alcohol poisoning at that point in time. I was, and I was standing there, and I was having a really hard time because I kept screaming out for help. Even nobody would help me. Chad Rutledge wouldn't help me. They just laugh in my face. They pretend like they're going to help them, but they won't help. They won't tell the truth. They just hide the truth. But on that particular event at that graduation in 2017, I said, "Chad, is that you? For Chad Rutledge?" Because, I didn't recognize because he lost all his hair. He's just saying, "No," he's standing up on stands, and this is how he looked at me. Yeah. Every time I asked a question, he would just say, "Yeah." And he was just going, I would just say, one question. The only thing he would do is stand there going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." That's what you did the entire time, Chad. But I know how to make a person cry, and that is to get them arrested and prosecuted for the crimes in which they commit. Watch this video of this police officer from Oklahoma City who he starts crying, after being sentenced for the first 5 years, and watch how many years they add on to it. I'm not going to laugh at your face. I'm just going to let you deal with what you've done. Have a good day, Chad Rutledge.
Three, burglary in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of burglary in the first degree, nor lesser included. Count four, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years.